Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the opener of the qualifiers of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament, the SGLIVE Online 2023 tournament here on Speedgaming 5. We have 7 racers who are going to be competing in tonight's qualifier, with our 4 featured runners being our fourth place finisher of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament, Stewie Cartman, True Hyper Mario, Jepezu, and our bronze medalist, Meaty Guy DP. All 4 of these runners did participate in this past Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, and I'm calling all the exciting action of tonight's qualifier. So, for this tournament, there are going to be 9 different qualifiers. Runners must participate in at least one of them in order to be considered for the bracket stages, which will begin on September 26th. Again, there will be 9 different qualifiers to determine the seeding that you will be in for the bracket stages. The top 2 times that runners post will be considered for their seeding. So, if a race doesn't go well for any of our runners, they can always participate in another one of the qualifiers. Again, there are going to be 9 qualifiers throughout the next few weeks here on the Speedgaming family of networks, with the bracket stages starting 3 weeks from tonight. And if you're wondering what the flag set is, it is the same as you have been seeing through the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament that just completed about a couple of weeks ago. So that means there is going to be no end card game. Hammers will not break locks. You're going to have that Angry Sun be active early. And of course, every level is going to be question mark, so you have no way of knowing how many forts there are going to be ahead of time just by looking at the number of the panels. And as you can see, we are 10 seconds away from showtime. Again, this is going to be a single race for tonight, and the runners are going to try to get the best time that they can possibly get. Obviously, they would love to get first place. And there are 3 runners that are not currently on the feature here for Speedgaming 5, but they are 2 competing in this same race. We're starting with World 3, and we have got the Pyramid stage, and playing this level small. Oh, man. Jepezu not off to a good start here. Playing this level is small can be challenging because you're going to have to use those Buzzy Beetles to break these brick walls. But it looks like it is going to be Stewie Cartman who is going to be the first one of our 4 featured runners out of the pyramid level, and we'll have an early lead on our 4. All right, our next level is 1-3. Since it's early enough, I would imagine at least some of these runners will go for the Warp Whistle item. Stewie is going to go for it. We've got a star, so no way to get bigger here. So Stewie is going for the item. True Hyper Mario is not going to go for the item. Very interesting. Neither did Meaty Guy DP. Jepezu is going for the item, and it is a Fire Flower, which is not so bad. You know, if we don't have any Hammer Brothers suits to take with us to the Bowser fight, this could be good. I'll tell you what's not good, though. Seeing 7-6 without any power-ups. And see, this is where Stewie and Jepezu could gain an advantage on both True Hyper Mario and Meaty Guy, because these 2 runners could use that Fire Flower. Stewie is going to use that Fire Flower right now. He'll try to clip through. It gets it on the 2nd attempt. Very nice for Stewie. So not going for the item on True Hyper Mario and Meaty Guy's side is going to cost them dearly. Jepezu taking the intentional 100 coin fine. He's going to try to get this clip here in 7-6 and gets it on the 3rd attempt. So very respectable for him as well. Nicely done. Oh, but Meaty Guy, probably not used to playing 7-6, lands right on the spike, and he'll have to try it again. Lives do matter because every time you game over, all of those panels reset. Stewie makes it to the first fort, which ends up being one of the 4 military stages of Super Mario Bros. 3. It is the Navy. Most of the auto-scrollers, including this level, are turned off. 3 exceptions. 1 are the Coin Heavens. 2 is the diagonal auto-scroller of 5-9. And 3 is the beta level that we affectionately like to call Atlantis. So as you can see, Stewie and Jepezu both off the flying starts here. Both True Hyper Mario and Meaty Guy struggling. about level pegging with each other. But again, they're looking to get the best time possible. Yes, they're racing against each other, but they're also racing against the clock. A question, chat, are the flags different than the ones that were in this past tournament? No, the flags are exactly the same. So if you've been watching the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer tournament that just concluded about a couple of weeks ago, the flag set that was part of that tournament is also the flag set for this tournament. We have the World 4 airship, Stewie the first one there, but struggling to keep that power up intact. He's going to have to grab that mushroom. All right, Gepezu sees that it's free and clear to Wendy's. Stewie picks up a star. Oh, Wendy did not show up to play tonight. She was just a side salad, but that is good news for our runners. So Stewie is going to have the early advantage. Stewie will have the early advantage. Gepezu not all that far back. Both True Hyper Mario and Meaty Guy have both completed the 7-6 and are about to complete the Navy. True Hyper Mario is there. And Meaty Guy takes care of Boom Boom also. Pretty easy World 3 considering all things. Yeah, getting that item in 1-3 definitely paying off for Stewie and Gepezu as we have World 7 next. A linear start. We're going to take the pipe. And we found the way out, but you knew it wasn't going to be that easy. We're going to have to build a bridge, and it could be Carpet Fort 6F3. We don't see a fort on the left side, so there is a chance this could be the only fort of World 7. If that's the case, it's going to be another quick one. Stewie getting through Carpet Fort. We're going to have to deal with a crazy hot foot and a regular hot foot. But the crazy one goes away from Stewie, so it should be free and clear for the Boom Boom fight. 2 hits there, and 3 hits. And Meaty Guy's found the way to the World 4 airship. And again, good news for the runners. It's just a 1-hit Wendy. That does build our bridge, so we got to beat the Piranha level here, which will give us an item. I'll just watch it be a music box. Meaty Guy takes care of Wendy. True Hyper Mario gets his power. We're going to try to get P-Speed, but that Rocky Wrench had other plans. Stewie gets a hammer. Remember that hammers do not break locks. They only break rocks. So we still have levels that could be quite useful for, including Worlds 2, 4, and 6. Mario, no problem at all, taking care of Wendy, but here comes Ludwig von Koopa on Stewie's side. 1 hit, nope. 2, not enough. 3 hitter, we need more than that. 4 hitter. So a nice solid selling album there for Ludwig von Koopa, but our runner, Stewie Cartman, takes him down. Gepezu almost gets squished there. Timings are pretty good there. There's 3 hits. And there is 4. Meaty Guy now in the Carpet Fort of 6F3. So far, a jet seed, but one phrase I always like to say, it's not how a seed starts, it's how it finishes. Now, keep in mind that True Hyper Mario only has 1 extra life left, so game over could be a possibility. It's not going to be much of a problem here in World 7, because all we have to do is play the fort and the Piranha level. But we have World 1, and it's pick a fort, any fort, and Stewie Cartman is picking the fort on the bottom right. It is World 8 fort. I'd say there's a pretty good chance this will break the lock that is needed. And if it is, you would imagine the other fort's going to be World 1 fort. Gepezu also taking the bottom right fort, so he's going to be in the World 8 fort also. See if Stewie can get that 1 cycle. Meaty Guy's now on that Muncher level here. He'll get his hammer. True Hyper Mario taking care of Boom Boom here in 6F3, and Stewie does get the 1 cycle from the P-switch here in World 8. Has the fire suit, should be an easy kill of Boom Boom, and down he goes. Meaty Guy gets the hammer. Let's see if Gepezu can get that 1 cycle. Nope. Took some damage there, so he's going to hope for a star, and he will get a star. So people in chat, get those bros out, because Gepezu is going to get that upside-down orb, and there you go. And that was the correct fort, as we're now in 3-4. Stewie Carbon just completed 3-4. Now we go to 7-3. So we go from one level with the Lakitu to another level with the Lakitu in 7-3. True Hyper Mario takes care of Ludwig von Koopa, as does Meaty Guy, so they're on their way to the third world. And which is World 1. We'll see if they take the correct fort as well. Both Stewie and Gepezu picked correctly. What will Meaty Guy do? Also going for bottom right, which is going to be the correct fort. Fire Bros down for Stewie, picks up a star. Gepezu now in 7-3. But here comes the airship for Stewie, which is going to be the World 1 airship. Is this even randomized? All right, let's see if Meaty Guy can get that one cycle. Stewie now with the Larry fight. May try to get a fire kill. And does in midair! What a kill there for Stewie Carmen. Holy smokes. That was impressive. Meaty Guy cannot get the one cycle here. So now he sees the star. Now he's going to time it so that the P-switch will be deactivated and he can still get that bro kill too. True Hyper Mario will not get the one cycle. Meaty Guy does get the bro kill. Gepezu takes care of Larry. So all four of our runners guessed correctly here, so we'll never know what that other fort is, but I would bet any money it's going to be the World 1 fort. Okay, folks. I see two forts. One near start and one next to the bridge where 4F2 would normally be. And we have 4F2, the donor fort. I'm telling you right now, folks, this is not going to build the bridge. I'm calling it right now. This will not build the bridge. We have to play that other fort. I'm telling you, this is not going to build the bridge. Get a Tanuki suit from the princess. It built the bridge. Oh, never mind. We have a lock anyways, so it's irrelevant. I just realized it's irrelevant because we have to play both forts anyways because there's a lock. Oh, and we have an invalid seed. It's 3F2. I just realized you had to play both forts anyway because of the lock being there. But it built the bridge, but that's an exception. I'm going to tell you why it's an exception, because both forts need to be played anyway. If that lock wasn't there, I guarantee you that wouldn't have built the bridge, because it never does when it's near start. Weird physics, I must say. Stewie, no problem with 3F2. I was totally expecting 4F1 because those two forts do love to pair up here in World 4, unless there is... Aha! There is a third fort here in World 4. But it does break the lock, so we'll never know what that third fort is, but it probably was 4F1, if I had to take a guess. Meanwhile, though, True Hyper Mario just took a game over, so he's going to have to play 3-4 over again. Meaty Guy taking care of Larry, so he's definitely got a true lead on True Hyper Mario. Yeah, I am genuinely surprised that fort at start did build the bridge, but I did not see that lock until after the fact. We have the World 6 airship. I think it is. I very rarely see the lock before the airship in World 4 like that. But there you go. I've seen it before. Ooh, Iggy giving Stewie some fits here. I'm going to have to get the traditional kill, but luckily for Stewie, it's just a two-hitter. Tell you what, Gepezu's not all that far back and does have the tail. Well, he did have the tail. Meaty Guy now in Donut Fort 4F2. Again, that is going to build our bridge. Hard to believe. It is going to build the bridge near start, but again, with the lock there, you got to play two forts anyways. So we've got 4 worlds left to go here. Couldn't see what we got from the princess there, but it's World 2 up next, and we've got 2 forts. This pipe should take us near the exit, but there's probably going to be a lock in the way. No, there is going to be a lock in the way, and it doesn't really matter because you're going to have to play a level, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, take your pick. Meaty Guy now in Underwater Fort 3F2. We have Escalator Fort 6F1 now on Stewie's side. As Gepezu's now entered World 2. Gonna see that there are 2 locks guarding both ways to get to the fort, so at least 1 fort must be played. Pick a fort, any fort. Ooh, we have a bro kill opportunity now for Stewie. Should be able to get it if he goes fast enough. Yep, he's gonna get it. True Hyper Mario now in the Larry fight. 2 hits, takes him down, and there's another bro for Stewie. Meaty Guy taking care of Boom Boom here with the Tanuki suit at 3F2. All right, Stewie in one of the beta levels. This will be the 6-2 beta, the iceberg level. All right, Gepezu now at the Boom Boom fight at 6F1. Takes care of him with the fire shot. And it looks like Meaty Guy is going to exchange his Tanuki suit, so rip the dreams of your commands in chat, because Meaty Guy is going to try to get a fire kill on Iggy. Didn't need it because he got the 2 hits necessary to take him down. Stewie gonna use the star. Good idea. It's Sledgehammer Bros. And we'll pick up a very valuable hammer. Gepezu trying to finish up the iceberg level and does so. I'm gonna use the frog suit, will Stewie. And oh boy, 7-9. Well, probably not the best level to have a frog suit, so he'll change up for the fireball. Oh, he's going for the clips here in 7-9. Definitely a risky play. Gets one of them. Ooh, back to back. But he'll fold it right there and finish off 7-9 the traditional way. Here's Gepezu now in 7-9. He's got the Tanuki suit. Will he change it up? Yep, he will get rid of his Tanuki suit in favor of the fire. And he gets the mac and cheese on the first clip in 7-9. Can't get back-to-back, though, like Stewie did, though. True Hyper Mario in Underwater Fort. Meaty Guy now in the Escalator Fort. Does not want to give up his fire suit. Gepezu, though, struggling with the clips. We have the World 3 airship. Looks like he's going to cash in his chips. So Stewie definitely has a clear lead on Gepezu here amongst our 4 featured runners on Speedgaming 5. This is our first qualifier of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer SGLIVE online tournament for 2023. Morton goes down on Stewie's side. And here's Meaty Guy. I'll tell you what, Meaty Guy is slowly but steadily catching up to the other runners here. He's now on the iceberg level. Went very well until the end, and he lost his fire suit because of it. Oh, and Gepezu's not going to get the fire kill on Morton, but luckily he was on a reduced sodium diet, just a 2-hitter. And Meaty Guy, not going to take any chances. He's going to take the fireworks here and take the 5 extra lives. He was down to 3. And Stewie starting with 7F2, the Piranha Fort. You'd never like to see that if you're in my shoes, but you love to see it if you're here in the studio audience. And in the commentator's booth, of course. Stewie with the fire suit makes the Tunnel of Love look easy. Does lose the fire suit, but then regains it right there. So we've got World 5 and a required 7F2. Boy, nice dodges there from Stewie to keep that fire suit and should have an easy kill on Boom Boom. There it is. Gepezu having a tail, but lost it before he got to the Tunnel of Love, so this could get dicey, and now he is small. So that does build our bridge. And we've got Fort Knox, 7F1, and Stewie is going to take the intentional 100 coin fine. Yeah, 7F1 and 7F2 pairing up in World 5. We'll use the P-Wing, good choice. A little surprised, considering he saw 7F2, that he wouldn't have put on a tail just in case they did pair up, and in this case, they did pair up. Let's see if Gepezu puts on a tail. He does, and he's going to be glad he did. He's going to gain some ground on Stewie Cartman. Meaty Guy taking care of Morton and is going to get the animation skip, so that's going to save him some time. All right, so the Blue Fort took care of the lock there. Paradox Pipe. It's a free run, 2 levels to play, starting with 6-1. Where's Boss Bass? There it is. Oh, and Stewie becomes a meal of Boss Bass, and that could give Gepezu some more chances to gain ground on Stewie. So Stewie, a little bit of a mishap here in 6-1. True Hyper Mario gets through the iceberg level and is able to avoid the fireworks. Meaty Guy now in the Piranha Fort of 7F2. So right now, Gepezu 1 level back of Stewie Cartman. He has definitely gained some ground as we're now on 3-2 on Stewie's side. True Hyper Mario gets the hammer. Stewie gonna have to be careful. Hitboxes on these cheaps. But he's through it just fine. Very well done there from Stewie, clutching it out. True Hyper Mario getting the clip here in 7-9. Gets the first one. Gets him back to back. Very nice. Gets 3 in a row. That is some awesome stuff. Doesn't get the 4th one, though. But he's going to have to get this one. Oh, very nice. What a 7-9 there from True Hyper Mario. Only needing 5 jumps to get those 4 clips. Very impressive. We have the World 7 airship now, and once again, I've seen it happen a lot so far tonight. These runners trading in their Tanuki suits to deny us of the commands in chat. Nice wall jump over the mast there from True Hyper Mario. Wow, we're seeing some great moves from all of our runners tonight. Oh, and we've got Roy, but Roy was not our boy. Had the earthquake, but was just a one-hitter, and Stewie makes quick work of him. Now Gepezu has the fire suit here in the World 7 airship. Again, Stewie and Gepezu are neck and neck right now. Still got World 6. Anything can happen in that level. All right, so here we are in World 6. Meaty Guy picked up a Jugum Cloud there. And we have the World 2 fort, the Spike Fort. It's now True Hyper Mario's turn to... Oh, but slip slides off. Probably lost an input there. And I'll have to try again. Stewie doing a good job keeping the P speed here. Meaty Guy. Have to watch out for the Boss Bass here in 6-1, but keeps P speed. Very well done. He got through that quick. We get a Hammer Brother suit from the Princess, so that is very, very nice for our runners. All right, boom, boom fight time for Stewie. And takes him down. True Hyper Mario does get the fire suit. Nice dodging of the hot foot there from True Hyper Mario. So Stewie completes that fort, and next level is 1-4. All right, Meaty Guy, quick work of Roy, the one-hitter. We see True Hyper Mario build that bridge. Meaty Guy's now on his way to World 6, which is the 7th world. And True Hyper Mario is going to have to take that 100-coin fine. Didn't anticipate 7F1 coming. Fort Knox after 7F2. Unfortunate. Jugum Cloud's been picked up there for Stewie. Gepezu gains another life by completing the cards. Stewie going to use that Jugum Cloud on this level. He's going to see where it takes him. Doesn't take him very far, but he does have a hammer. It's going to come in use here. It should take him towards the end, if not at the very end. Look at this. Gepezu already making that move, and he is there. He's taking the lead on Stewie Cartman. Oh, but does not get the wall jump over the mast in the World 2 airship. Tough break there. So all of a sudden, we have a change in leadership here on Speedgaming 5, and Lemmy was a shrimp. Boy, we've had a lot of one-hit Koopalings here tonight. This meaty guy's playing 5-2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it's time for. It's time to make your predictions on how many bridges it is going to take to build the path to Bowser's Castle. I'm thinking 1. Everybody wants to see 3 or 4 bridges for the maximum amount of chaos. As True Hyper Mario is going to play the Fire Bro level. He's going to pick up a mushroom. Yeah, we've got a neck-and-neck race between Gepezu and Stewie. So we get a Fire Flower from the Princess. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a 4-bridger. That lock will wreck the dream. And 1-1. Ooh, but it's with the nasty Nipper enemy set. There's those fire nippers that nobody likes. One of the worst enemies in the randomizer for sure. Ooh, Stewie taking a death here. So Gepezu's going to further that lead now on Stewie. Meaty guy trying to get the fire kill on Lemmy. Didn't need to, though. He was just a one-hitter. All right, the first fort of World 8 is 5F2, the Lava Fort. True Hyper Mario now in 3-2. Going to try to keep that fire suit intact with some good jumps. Boy, he certainly nailed those jumps. Very nicely done there for True Hyper Mario. Meaty guy now joining Stewie and Gepezu in World 8. He's definitely made up a lot of ground since not picking up the power-up in 1-3, which would have helped him in 7-6. All right, we're in the dark area. Gepezu right now is trying to find the path to Bowser's Castle. And it is indeed 1 bridge, so we're going to have to find the fort. And there are definitely some choices here, so this could come down to who makes the right decision now. We see that that fort did not break the lock. So one of these two may break. Ooh. This could be one of those chain reactions. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the fort. This is instead 6-9. This is a short enough level. Let's see if Gepezu decides to play it or take the 100-coin fine, and going to take the 100-coin fine. Stewie also sees 6-9 because he's small. He's going to have a better shot at getting the wall jump. Does get it right there. But watch out for Boss Bass. Stewie is through 6-9. So it looks like hand bridge is our answer, at least for starters. And getting that wall jump is much more difficult when you're big than it is when you're small. That's why Stewie made that look pretty easy, and we've got Gepezu now in 6-10 with the Tanuki suit. But loses the Tanuki suit to the Angry Sun, but does take it out with the ice block. So we're gonna have to be careful. He's small, does get this mushroom here. See if he can take out. Nope, the 2 shells collide, so that Angry Sun is still at large. Stewie gonna have to be careful. Gepezu still has the lead on Stewie here in World 8. Meaty guy now in 6-9. Also gonna take the 100-coin fine, seeing the level not required. As we now have 2-2 on Gepezu's side. And then we'll get to the next fort. Of course, it's going to be decision time for our runners here. We know that one of them is going to break the lock, which has the Navy stage, whatever it might be. We know it's not the Navy. We've already seen it. True Hyper Mario using the star against these Hammer Bros. Was this where the Drugum Cloud was? It was. Super tanks for Gepezu. It's going to be decision time. He can check to see if that broke the lock. Because if it did, chances are that Navy tile is going to build the bridge. Trapper Mario quickly gets through 5-2. Here's Meaty Guy now in 2-2. Make a pretty quick work of it. Nice use of the... Ooh, that's it! That is it. That builds the bridge. Jepezu's home free. He's in the catbird seat to win this. Stewie, meanwhile, went ahead and played the next level, and it's going to be 3F1. Little does he know it's not required. Right now, Jepezu could get a sub 29 if he can keep that Hammer Brothers suit intact. Struggling a little bit with the Everyman's clip, though. But still in very good position to be the top runner of our 4 featured. And gets the mac and cheese. Holy smokes. Jepezu with the clip. He's going to be very, very happy about this time. Because this is going to be under 29 minutes once he gets this kill. And hi, Bowser, and bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out for Jepezu. He's going to be the winner of our 4 feature runners. I'll tell you what, Meaty Guy has made up a lot of ground. He could still finish in second. Stewie does not get the opening clip, though. And is going to now just play. Ooh, he almost gets lasered. Somehow dodged the laser there. Fireballs, 1 left. And dodge the laser. Ooh, he's going to hold on to second place. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. And get your GGs out for Stewie Carmen. Let's see if Meaty Guy gets lucky as well. Watch out for the laser. He does avoid the laser. So one more time. Hi, Bowser. And bye, Bowser. And get your GGs out also for Meaty Guy DP. Both Stewie and Meaty Guy are going to be under the 30-minute mark. They're going to be pleased about these times. And Jepezu is the winner, not only on the restream, but also overall. The official race time GG time for Jepezu is 28 minutes and 57 seconds. Stewie Cartman finishing in second place with a time of 29 minutes and 33 seconds. And right behind Stewie Cartman with a very nice comeback, finishing in third place with a time of 29 minutes and 44 seconds. And it looks like we do have some company here in the commentators booth with us. Stand by, because we do have some other finishers here that just wrapped up. Rat Boy finishing in fourth place with a time of 30 minutes and 41 seconds. And check this out for fifth and sixth place. Pro A 007 just sniped sixth place Dust Minion by 1 second. Pro A 30 minutes and 58 seconds. Dust Minion 30 minutes and 59 seconds.
Wow. That is close.
And with that, we do have our bronze medalist and fourth place finishers of our recently completed Mario 3 Randomizer tournament, Meaty Guy and Stewie. GG to the both of you. I'll tell you what, Stewie, you led for practically the entire race, but Jepezu got you on World 6. Never look back.
Where did he snipe me in World 6?
I assume the hammer use.
Well, you both used the hammer, but somehow, some way, I don't know if you had a double skip or what, Jepezu, but you actually got to the fort before Stewie did. But up until then, Stewie had the lead the entire time.
I fought the one hammer bro by where 6-3 normally is, and that was a cloud.
Yep.
So once I saw the cloud, I'm like, all right, I'm golden.
Now, I know you had taken a couple of deaths. You know, Jepezu was slowly but surely catching up to you. As True Hyper Mario gets the mac and cheese here, he's about to wrap this up, and all of our runners will be finished. So stand by, gentlemen. I'll have more questions for you in a moment.
Sure thing.
Oh, looks like Pro, I got the same cloud I did.
Yep, there he goes. Hi, Bowser, and bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out for True Hyper Mario. Very strong showing for all of them. And I'll tell you what, True Hyper Mario made a very nice comeback after that game over. He had a game over in World 1, which cost him quite a bit of time.
From what I'm reading in the race time chat, looks like there was another cloud in World 2 that I didn't get.
Yeah, if there were 2 clouds, that might have been where Jepezu got you. Then I didn't see it, but if there were 2 clouds, he might have gotten you.
Yeah, I think that's where I got a cloud in World 2.
Because I only fought one World 2, bro, so the cloud must have been the one that I didn't fight.
So True Upper Mario finished with a time of 32 minutes and 18 seconds. But I'm going to tell you something. Meaty Guy DP, I don't know if we'll get... Meaty Guy DP, you made a serious charge after having to play 7-6. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you would have went for the item in 1-3, you would have gotten a Fire Flower, which would have given you a chance to get the skip.
Yeah, Mitty, I took the item in 1-3, and as soon as I saw it was a Fire Flower, I'm like, yep, I'm using that in 7-6. I'm out.
Both Gepezu and Stewie went for the 1-3 item, whereas both Meaty Guy and True Upper Mario didn't, and that's where you lost the time. But I'll tell you what, Meaty Guy, you charged back. I mean, just ever so slowly but surely throughout the race, you were gaining on both Gepezu and Stewie, but just not quite enough. But still, under 30 minutes, you've got to be pleased with this time, Meaty Guy.
I'm pretty happy with that, despite the start. I mean, in 1-3, I wanted to go for the item. We just started the seed, but I saw that Paragoomba over there, and I did not want to chance. I didn't take the Paragoomba out on the way, so
if it was not World 1 or that early on in the seed, I wouldn't have gone for that item.
Oh, yeah, and there's another thing I want to point out, Stu. You did play an extra fort. 3F1 was not required to beat.
I knew it.
But you still would have been behind. You still would have been behind Gepezu anyways.
Was that extra fort in World 1? I assume.
3F1, which was the fort next to the gatekeeper in World 8.
Oh, okay.
Gepezu, you didn't play. You went to check to see if it broke the lock or built the bridge, and sure enough, it built the bridge. You took a chance there, Gepezu, whereas Stewie played it safe.
I just played the fort because it was there.
Yeah, C4 play fort. But yeah, something interesting happened to me in World 5 too. After I beat the first fort, the one that built the bridge in World 5, I equipped the anchor hoping it would actually be a cloud. Gave me a tail.
You did the same thing I did, right?
But it was Fort Knox. I was like, oh, best anchor ever. Cool.
Yeah. I had to take a death in Fort Knox to equip a P-Wing.
Yeah, I didn't go in Fort Knox until I was like beforehand, and I just equipped that. I just blindly equipped that anchor, hoping it was a cloud, and I got a tail, and it was Fort Knox, and well, cool. All right.
I should have figured, like, seeing 7F2 as the other fort, I should have just assumed Fort Knox was the other one.
Yep. That I will say this, we kind of got thrown for a loop in World 4 because normally the fort at start doesn't build the bridge. When I saw it build the bridge, I'm like, are you kidding me? But then when I saw the lock, I'm like, wait, never mind. Throw that logic out the window. That's an exception to the rule because you have to play more forts anyways.
Yeah, actually, I was actually thinking of what you said there, and if I hadn't seen the lock there, I would have skipped that fort at the beginning.
Yep,
because of that.
There was actually a third fort, which I assume was probably going to be 4F1.
Was that a 3-fort World 4?
It was a 3-fort World 4. We never found out what it was because obviously that the path it was too far away. You know, it's way out of your way to find out. But I'd bet any money it's 4F1.
Probably.
All right, where's Dust?
Yeah, Dust me to the rescue.
Where's Dust with his cheat sheet?
And I'm guessing, now here's another thing. All 4 runners in World 1 played the correct fort. You went for the bottom right fort as opposed to the top fort. I'll bet anything that top fort's World 1 fort. No one played it.
Dust?
I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised there either.
I saw the layout. I saw where the second lock was. And I'm just saying one of these is 1F, and just guess which one it wasn't.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And I never saw it either. Yeah, that's for sure. Never saw 3F1. No, the only thing that I'm just thinking about is just that 7-6, and of course that item would have been something that really helped. Of course it would have.
Yep.
I was so mad when I got the fake tank.
Wow.
Because it was 6-9.
Interesting.
Yeah. It took forever to take it.
Thankfully, I was able to wall jump it, so that actually worked.
Oh, there's that.
I went in small.
It sounds like Rat Boy went for the top fort and it was 6F2. So again, you know, that doesn't. So not seeing World 1 fort there, you know, doesn't really help you.
Interesting.
Maybe it wasn't the one. Maybe it was the other one in World 4 that we never even saw the tile.
Yeah, World 1 4, now that I think about it, probably in World 2.
Yeah, that's also quite
Oh,
likely.
you know what? That makes sense too, just based on where the
Yeah,
locks were set up.
yeah. When I
Because
saw
I
those,
never checked that other fort.
yeah, when I saw the locks, I was saying, okay, either fort is fine. I'll play one fort, and whichever lock breaks will
Yep,
tell me where I'm gonna go.
yep. I did the same thing. I was like, whichever one opens the path, I'll just take that one.
Yeah, and hammers were useless as well, completely. The only part we needed that hammers was useful was in ice, and I'm pretty sure everyone did that. Like,
I would
there's
imagine.
oh yeah. Heck, I'd even check the other pipes. I just started with that one and just went to town.
Oh, I checked the other one. It was a troll pipe.
Yeah, because if I've just noticed that if it's that pipe behind the rock can sometimes it can sometimes lead you to on the other side of a lock since you can use a hammer to like
All,
bypass logic, I guess you could say.
almost every time in my luck, it's troll pipe, and it just goes nowhere.
Indeed, I always play with those odds because you never know. So I feel like I saved a little time there since I just went right for it, and that's that. I didn't get the cloud there. I got the one in World 2, but yeah, that
But
went
yeah,
pretty well.
what'd you think about all of the jet starts there? I mean, you had World 3 to start. That was quick. World
Oh my
7,
god.
quick. Just
hmm
absolutely insane. And then World 1, you guessed correctly. My goodness, my word.
Yeah, that was something else. I didn't think I'd get a sub 30 with the start I had, that's for sure. I mean, I was under 15 minutes by the end of World 4, so I was like, oh,
The
maybe, but I
LZ,
mean,
I'm gonna put something in the text chat. This is a meme Teeks made for me about seeds rolled, and I thought this was like a me seed for a second. Look at that.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it.
nice. But no, this was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next prelims. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to take part in. I don't see myself being able to take part in many during the weekends, but probably more so during the week. I should be fine. So that's why I wanted to jump right in and take part in the ones I could take part in. That's for sure.
Leslie, I'll send it to you on Discord.
By the way, other runners talking about 1-3. Dust Minion got the item. Proa did not, and he said he would have gotten to 29 if had he gotten there. So he might have finished second place if he went for the item as well. So yeah, that decision early on definitely shaped things for many runners. But again, I'm still impressed by Meaty Guy's comeback,
I'm
even still having to play 7-6 and getting a sub 30.
I'm curious where all the troll levels were this seed, 'cause I don't think we saw any of them.
Nowhere to be found.
No.
There was no 7-5. Never saw it. Never saw Atlantis. Never saw 5-9. Never saw 6-6. Never saw 7-8. None of them. They were AWOL.
Yeah. I mean, guess you could say it made up 7-6 made up for that in some ways, at least for some of us.
For some, I mean,
It's like
7-6. Most of you guys are not used to playing 7-6. You're clubbing through it like it's nothing.
it's like
Indeed.
7-6. Oh, there's your troll for the entire seed. We're out.
Basically, that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
7-6 is generally not a difficult level to play because there's very few enemies, and it's just basically if you know how to navigate the.
I mean, if you get the wrong enemy layout, it's a nightmare.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
with 7-1.
Yeah, for sure. I was halfway tempted to just write a message in chat after completing that world and just say, well, this seed's off to a good start. This is already a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
But
where's
yeah.
my one? Where's my one other death that I can? Oh, 6-1. That
Yep.
boss
Ooh.
pass.
Yep. Boss pass got
Oh.
you in 6-1, Stu. And
It
that,
was like at the very last second.
Yep.
Oh, did you flame him and then he just respawned and just nommed you at the end or something?
I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think I was going for the power up, and he
Oh.
spawned just as I grabbed the power up.
Oh, I see. Ouch.
Yeah,
There was basically no way out there.
yeah, no, I was dead on arrival.
Dang. Can he eat you even when you have invulnerability frames by chance too? Never really checked that.
I don't know about that, but I know if you snipe him and he eats you on the same frame, then that still counts as a victory for him.
Oh dang! I remember hearing or reading
And I
about
think the
how he
same thing
can.
with tail whip.
Yeah, and I think I remember if you, I think it's probably only if you're small. If you have a star and you're small or maybe ducking, and you go below his hitbox to kill him, but you're not below his hitbox for him to eat you. He could still eat you while you have a star. It's never happened to me. I've only heard
No, I don't
slash
know
read
about the
about it.
star. I just know like
Yeah,
I think like if you're running under him and like you're ducking, but you're
yeah,
still within the hitbox, I
yeah.
think he still wins that coin
Hmm.
toss.
Yeah. Sounds like how it would probably go. Anyway, this was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the next one. If there's another one this week, which I think there is, I can't remember.
Yep, there's one
Take
on
part.
Saturday, and
Yep.
I'll be on the commentary for that one as well.
Oh,
Nice.
what time is that one?
Same one as tonight, 9
Oh,
p.m. Eastern.
Perfect.
Yeah, most are at 9, and the ones that aren't are at 2, I think, if I recall
Correct.
correctly.
You are correct. Yes.
That's pretty fun. Yeah, looking forward to the next one.
All right, gentlemen. GG on a very, very solid performance tonight. Both of you are off to a good start in the tournament, and we'll see you again in a future qualifier. See if you can improve on those times.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
For sure. I'll participate in as many as I can.
Same.
Thank you very much for being here and putting on a very terrific show tonight.
Thank you.
It was always fun. Always a good time.
All right, please make sure you give all 4 of our featured runners tonight, Gepezu, Stewie Cartman, Meaty Guy DP, and True Hyper Mario, a follow. They did an absolute tremendous job. Recapping the times, Gepezu was the winner with a time of 28 minutes and 57 seconds. Stewie Cartman second, 29 minutes and 33 seconds. Meaty Guy DP was third at 29 minutes and 44 seconds. Rat Boy was in fourth, 30 minutes and 41 seconds. Pro A007 was in fifth at 30 minutes and 58 seconds. Dust Minion was in sixth at 30 minutes and 59 seconds. And rounding out our field with still a very impressive time, True Hyper Mario, 32 minutes and 18 seconds. Remember, our next qualifier, our second qualifier of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer SGLIVE tournament will take place Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. I will be on the commentary for that race. Check your listings to find out which Speed Gaming network that is going to be on. So with that, that is going to draw our coverage of the Super Mario Bros. 3 SG Live Randomizer tournament to a close. For everybody here on Speed Gaming 5, I'm LZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you again Saturday night for the second qualifier of the Super Mario 3 Randomizer tournament for SG Live right here on Speed Gaming. Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Have a good night, everyone.